What's going on, gamers? So, yeah, some bad news today for PlayStation players in Brazil. Yeah, and in general. Oh, yeah, Sony's far from being done. And there's a lot to talk about when it comes to this because I've noticed some pattern with them when it comes to jacking up prices. It says right here, Sony to increase in-game prices on Brazil PlayStation Network store. Wait till you see something there. Several first and third party games have seen a huge increase due to challenging market conditions. Bullshit. So, yeah, there's a lot to talk about here. Are we ready? Like, I'm subscribed. Let's get into this. So, one thing that I have to tell y'all that I noticed right away with Sony is that when they start jacking the price up, it's always outside of the American region. It seems like that's the last region that they want to be affected. If you look around and see Sony's anti-consumer behavior, it's almost like they're trying to favor the American market so that people are not as angry with them over here. So they're trying to make every other aspect suffer of the regions. Mhm. It's crazy because I'm starting to notice. I'm like, why are they doing it to every other place in the world so that people in an American society do not notice unless you know people would pages like us on YouTube that have the influence to let the world know. But outside of that, you probably wouldn't have never known because it's the same thing, but it doesn't look like it because they're not doing it in America. So obviously, it's not affecting us in that certain sense. But in other regions around the world, they're jacking that up and manipulating that and getting that to their favor. And those regions also just don't like Xbox, and they'll just oversupport PlayStation because there's nothing else left, unless Nintendo shows up too. Yeah, it gets interesting. So going down to these comments, we're going to get some price increases. We ready? There's also a page to read. We'll get here. So going over to VGT Gaming News, here's some of the increases. Are we ready? Wu Chang Fallen Feathers. Guys, 249 or 339. That's $90 increase. What the hell? The Outer Worlds, 309. That's $55 up. See what I mean? How some of these other markets are? It's insane. Look at the Brazilian market. Silent Hill up 349 to 399. Ninja Gaiden 4, 349 to 399. It's $50 more. Lost Soul Aside is going to be 140 more. Hell is Us. Bro, what in the hell? 130 more dollars. Death Stranding 2 on the beach is going up $50. It just came out. Last of Us Part 2 is going up 50. Why is this going up $50? Astrobot is going up $40. Demon Souls is going up. So games are going up 50 to 100 more dollars in Brazil after being out 5+ years. I'm telling you, look, remember what I said has been worse on other platforms in front of people for years? Yeah, well, you can't make this stuff up. How the hell are you gonna jack the price up of third-party games? That's insane. Because that's a monopoly with all the other people that are supporting our platform. They're all in it together, by the way. This is just insane. Okay, this has some comments to actually read. Let's see. Something doesn't add up. According to Sony's latest financial report, they said everything. PONYS, sit down now. Something doesn't add up. According to Sony's latest financial report, they said everything was doing great and they were making a lot of money. They are. In short, so the price increase is simply an aberration. They're making record profits. Oh yeah, all of them are. You know. hmm For corporations, no amount of money is never enough. Talk to them, Dragon Dojima. Talk to them. Okay. They're literally digital. Oh, it doesn't matter. This is where you see things get worse because that's right, bro. They can make even more money and they're making even more profit by jacking up the price more. So they can pamper the American market. Of course, it's favored. I mean, you see this with the prices. I've been telling people this. Look outside of that, it's not what you think. Also, the fact that these companies protect the American audience by raising prices ever. Oh my God, bro, that's what I just said. As someone who's not from US, it's frustrating. Okay, yes, bro. And the worst part is they refuse to acknowledge it's happening because they aren't seeing the increase. Xbox at least did it for everyone in one swoop along with Nintendo. They're putting up the US as long as they can. True, and treat all consumers the same. Well, I've said that before. Yeah, Nintendo, they don't hide shit. They're straight up. They don't give a damn. They're more real than all of them. They don't be lying either. They just annoying. Just do some price drops, and you'll be fine. Do more sales, like double your sales compared to what you used to do. And they already have a sale going on now. And that's the thing. It's like, yeah, man, come on, put some of your games for $30, $40, like some of those last gen games, you know. Um, there's a reason to change out strategy. It's been there's no reason to change out strategy. Yeah. That's what Sony was talking about. It's like I was saying before, man. Um, these places too, like they favor PlayStation. Xbox has some like market in there, but it's not the same as it used to be. Sony can only be kept in check if Microsoft was breathing down their neck, but motherfuckers gave up, and now we suffer. Nah, there's nothing they can do with them now. Maybe in a 360 era, now it's no, only Nintendo can deal with them. And even then, they have different demographics, but their demographics are now going to get closer and closer because of that third party support. But as cloud gets stronger and you start to just see diminishing returns as technology increases, yeah, I wouldn't worry about that. Just keep watching. You'll see what happens. It's going to get interesting. Wu Chang is a $50 game, by the way. PlayStation said they made more money this gen than they did before all the previous generations combined. They did. A good reminder why no amount of money is enough for gaming companies. Oh no, of course not. So the what's also funny is what he said they made more money than they ever did, right? Like a bunch of money Microsoft makes, and they still do those layoffs. Dude, as I say, I'm trying to tell y'all that it was that story I told, all right? And you'll see why I like the most. If you opened up a clothes store, it's a very interesting story because it says a lot about the quality of something and about love and about just in general who's going to dump off who and who's going to cheat on gaming and everything or in general. So listen to this story. It says, so if you opened up a clothes shop, would you want the guy that loved making clothes or the guy that was good at making money? I would say I would take the guy that was very good at making clothes because he's going to make me the best clothes in the world, right? Or going to be top quality. And his workers are going to see that and they're going to feel better in that room because they're all going to be there for something they love doing. Now, the guy there's for profit will cheat on the clothes, fire all the workers, and keep on replacing them so that he can keep on selling you the clothes the way he wants to and keeping that profit going. Because he focuses on profit, look at the way he operates. Now, the people that are there that love doing what they do, look at the way they operate. Choose the one that loves doing what they do. They're going to give you the best products. The ones that are there for who have the most money and most profit, they're never going to give you the best games. They'll fuck over the gaming industry. They'll screw over the clothes so they can keep that money going. Think about the layoffs. Think about who doesn't lay off. I think I'm pretty much talking to you, aren't I? You can't argue with that story, can you? All right, sucks. All these corpos see who sells the most. Just look. You can see who loves video games and who doesn't. Sucks. All these corpos going this direction. Yeah, the corpos. That's why. May price me out of gaming eventually. Oh, in a way, they're trying to make it a luxury now. You'll see people talk about this. Where I'm like, it shouldn't be that way though. I understand that there's luxury aspects, but there should also be a balance between entry. You know what I mean? Medium entry and the if you want to do a little luxury bullshit or whatever, man. And it gets this far because people have shown them with microtransactions what they can get away with. I'm telling you, everything was done there. You just got these morons coming 20 years later. Oh, Mario Kart, like, shut the hell up, you morons. It's already too late, you fucking idiots. It's been too late. You've been doing this shit on PlayStation and Xbox for decades, telling them, with the microtransactions and on PC. You want to sit here and talk about that? It's like, man, and this is why I tell you, like, people are slow because it's like, dude, you've been doing $800 to $1,000 on one game a long time ago. Yeah, that's why I said microtransactions free to play. It's cancer because you've enriched this industry in so many ways with microtransactions, and it's not even funny. Like, it's bad. You won't be able to play Steam or Epic Game Store games on PlayStation. That's pretty funny. Get the truth away from me. PlayStation zealots don't like tweets like this. Well, that's the thing, bro. It's like you could still slam Sony like I'm slamming Sony. You could slam Microsoft the way you slam Microsoft. You could slam Nintendo if you want to the way you slammed them, and still get back on and play and have a good time. There's nothing wrong with slamming these corporations. It's these goddamn ass licking bootlickers that are the problem. That every time you do that, they want to come in here and defend them. When they're like, oh, okay, let me just stick my car pack in your mouth again then. And literally dump on you and take a dump on you. And look up, man, that's me, bro, taking a dump on you, jacking up the prices. Thanks for defending me. Attack the one that's actually showing you the truth. Yeah, that's what this world is. I think they showed you that with Christ at the cross, didn't they? Kill the truth and the liar, and you get. Kill the truth and give me the liar and the thief. Yeah, this world is dumb like this. So don't be surprised that you see them defending the bootlickers and attacking people to tell the truth. That's why it's messed up the way it is. They chose the world. That's why it's like this. All these stupid sheep and everything you see around, these ignorant people, just look around you and do not be surprised why these corporations are like this. It's because of them. And they'll sit there and cry about the same thing that they freaking voted for and the same thing that they empowered. Yeah, this is how sheep work, man. Like, in general. The same evil they empower, they defend and attack you. It's funny, man. But yeah, we don't mention bad PlayStation news on here. Oh, but AGN does. Everybody knows you come to my page. Oh yeah, like I said, I come to who needs to be addressed the most, and I'm telling you, in the gaming industry, Sony for sure, and Microsoft too at times too. Because it's like I told people before, it's like, man, you had the opportunity and Nintendo for being done with the 80, but we've already covered that. Whereas like over here, they already have 1,000 problems. Like, God damn, man, you guys have too many problems because of the third party as well. That's what I'm trying to tell you, though. The majority of the issues with the gaming industry is third party. And the first party that's not doing successful. You know what I mean? So... But it's really a third party issue more than anything. Because outside of Nintendo, you don't see first party. Steam, Xbox, Play, all of them, they're all massive vampires, man. They just bum off people a lot and take their games. It's what I see. They don't make games like Nintendo. They don't. And I call that crap out because I'm like, what are you bringing to the table? What are you bringing to the industry? What are you giving to it? I always tell people this is an important thing. Sony takes more than they give. That's why I don't like them. PlayStation players understand what I mean by that. I told you I respect PlayStation, but I don't respect Sony because they take way more than they give. As rich as Microsoft is, at least they are giving to a certain extent, but of course they had to monopolize to do it. I don't like them either because like I said, I like the Xbox brand, but now it's turned into the Microsoft corporation. I don't like that because I know what that means. Like I said, you just want to make everything corporation oriented. So Sony's obviously the worst, even having less money, which is actually crazy. But hey, man, that's the thing about the video game industry. It's a lot more complicated than that, and they know it. You're not going to just come in here with money and buy everything. Google tried, Amazon tried, all those other companies, and they're like, yeah, man, video games is a lot more than that. And I love it. It has a soul. You can't just hit the buy button and think that you're going to win. And it's not about power or graphics either. Everybody's tried that. That doesn't work. Look at how the Nintendo handhelds beat Sony every time. How the Switch wins in certain things. It's not about graphics. It's a lot more complicated than that, isn't it? It's great though. You know what I mean? And that's the thing I love about it. This industry, even though it's the biggest industry now too, but it also has more soul than all those other industries. And it's great. They're trying to attack it, but yeah, good luck. The gaming community is pretty strong. They're charging $82 for Kingdom Come Deliverance 2. The game released months ago for $70. This is what I mean. I don't understand how Sony is able to monopolize third-party prices on their store for games that they don't own. But I think that there's a deal between them and the publisher as well. And it gets interesting, yo. Like I tell you, man, all this stuff is just not bad. And Berserk, I feel sorry for y'all, man. And guys, this is currency value, dollar exchange rate conversion. You're seeing this type of crap too, all of this. But like I said, this is uncalled for. Let me know what you guys think about this. I just had to say what I needed to say so that we can get an understanding of things here and continue to see that it's been worse. The stuff that people are complaining about now, like I said, man, you guys should have been doing this, man. I've been doing it. But yeah. And you see, I still have my PlayStation. I'm gonna get the games that I want to get, though. I just I haven't played it in a while, though. Uh, yeah, it's Sony this year. Yeah, man, they made you forget about Ubisoft, didn't they? Because they had last year. Sony's taking the throne this year when it comes to being villain of the year in the gaming industry. I am out. All right, y'all. Have a great day. Peace.